everybody, I'm Dan Williams and welcome to San Diego, California. This is a site today of the ARCO AM/PM Division IV Softball Championships. Today's championship game puts the Santa Fe Christian Eagles against the Christian Patriots. And we'll be underway in just a short while. We'll take a look shortly at the lineup here for both of these teams as we see the Eagles out on the field. Eagles will be the home team during this game. Santa Fe Christian Eagles coming in with a great record. Their head coach this year, Bob Denson, starting the season record or finishing the season record with a 9-1 season. Coastal League champions as we see them warming up out on the field. Take a look at the warm-up liner. You're seeing at first base, that's number 7, Susan Leffler. And we're going to get into the rest of the lineups as we get started. We're going to have the first batter coming up now for the Christian Patriots. Standing at home plate, ready to take her first swing, is going to be number 2. That's Allie Dunn. Number 2, Allie Dunn. Allie playing shortstop for the Christian Patriots. Christian Patriots in the Division IV League, head coach Renee Palafox. Coming in today, the two teams that have come down, starting with the semifinal, quarterfinal action. These two teams are left, and the winner of today's game will be the softball champions for Division IV play here in San Diego CIF. Great prep sports action on store today. Kind of a cool day today. We have overcast skies, had some rain yesterday afternoon. Slight chilly with the wind blowing from right to left as you look at your television screen. As we talked about on the mound, Liz Beach had a fantastic season for the Eagles this year. Number 25, very domineering right-handed pitcher. And as stepping into the plate, that's number 2, Allie Dunn, for the Patriots, and this game is about to get underway. Christian Patriots versus the Eagles of Santa Fe Christian. That's ball 1 for Allie.
Right, Eagles! The new charge right here!
Allie batting from the right side. Ball 2 called. It's 2-0 is the count. Ball comes quickly from the right arm of Liz Beach. And the rest of the team stands behind her. Strike 1 called straight down the middle, and that had some heat on it by Liz Beach. Let's take a look at the starting lineup for the Eagles of Santa Fe Christian. 2 balls, 1 strike is the count. Ball comes in low, making it 3-1 now. 3-1 is the count. So on the mound, we've been seeing the domineering right-handed pitcher, Liz Beach. Catching for Liz Beach today. And that's ball 4 as the ball scoots by. And that puts the Christian Patriots with a runner on first base. Allie Dunn doing the job that she needs to do. And up behind her will be Nally Hilderman, number 11. Nally playing right field for the Christian Patriots. So behind the plate for the Eagles, we have Katie Angstead. And as we see Nally now in the box, batting left-handed. Quick throw back to first base. Nice throw by Katie Angstead. Quick release as Allie Dunn has to get back in a hurry. Foul ball called, and Allie was off and running at the pitch. She had a fantastic jump on the play. Would have had second base easy, but the bunt by Nally Hilderman goes foul and will do it all over again. Allie Dunn showing an early threat at taking the stolen bases. There's a nice bunt. That'll be 1-3 as the first out takes place, but Nally Hilderman does the job, sacrificing herself as she moves Allie Dunn over to second base. Nally Hilderman, nice bunt laying down right in front of home plate. Takes the time. It was a nice execution going 1-3 for the Eagles.
Good job, Sue. Nice catch.
And so we'll have Kim Bugie up. Kim Bugie up batting third. Nice pitch by Liz, and that'll be a strike one. So we've got Allie Dunn at second base. We've got Kim Bugie batting left-handed. She's up at home plate. Low pitch, gets away from the catcher. Slides in there, and Allie Dunn showing some aggressive base running out there. The ball was pitched low, got away from Katie Angstead behind the plate, and gave Allie a chance to move to third base. So we have one out here in the first inning. We've got Allie Dunn on third base. Count 1-1 to Kim Bugie. And so Liz has got to be thinking about third base. Swing and a miss by Kim Bugie. Low fastball at the knees, and Kim Bugie did not have a good swing at that. Almost a chop swing at that. Just was caught off guard, not expecting that type of pitch coming in. Hardest thing to do in baseball. Try and figure out what the pitcher's going to do. You see the batting champs such as Tony Gwynn studying the pitchers, having the opportunity to look at film. You don't have that opportunity at this level of competition, so it's up to the girls to have those quick reflexes. Ball gets away. It was a low pitch, scooted by, got away Katie Angst, but took a good bounce off the back wall, and that kept Allie Dunn at bay at third base. Kim Bugie looking for the pitch she wants. Good swing and a good cut by Kim Bugie. Just got a piece of that ball. Just got a piece of that ball. So that remains 2 strikes on Kim Bugie. Allie Dunn at third base. 0-0 is the score as we're just starting off the first inning here of this championship play. Ball comes in, and that'll go drifting out of play along the first base side. Drifted out of the field of play. Kim a little late on that one, but it's to be expected when you've got a fireball thrower such as Liz Beach. Liz has been a mainstay for Santa Fe Christian Eagles all season long. Easy pitch. Ball comes in, thrown back into the plate. So the out's made by Allison Slayman, second baseman. Short pop fly stayed in the infield, and so Kim Bugie flies out to number 4, position 4 that is, and that is Allison Slayman. So we've got 2 down, and up to plate now is Jennifer Miscullen. Jennifer now ready to take the first pitch. High, the ball comes through, comes in. Safe. Ball got past Katie Angstead. Give Allie Dunn the chance to score from third, and she does the job. So the Christian Patriots, scoring on a wild pitch from third base, makes the score in the first inning of play 1-0. 1-0 Christian Patriots. And Allie was ready to be doing that all day long. She was on her horse, went to second base, stole third. There's a nice strike right down the pipes by Liz Beach. And so Allie stole third and then stole home, and that makes it 1-0. 2 strikes in a row now by Liz Beach. She is homing in on the glove of Katie Angstad. And now 2 strikes on Jen Miscullen, and she is in a hole. Oh, nice opportunity, nice stretch. That was Susan Leffler. Susan Leffler at first base, great opportunity and effort to get a foul ball drive just off of her glove. Strike 3 called. Nice pitching by Liz Beach. But the Christian Patriots do get on the board. Allie Dunn taking a base on balls to first base. Sacrificed over to second base by Nally Hilderman. Stole third on a wild pitch and then stole home on a wild pitch. But Liz Beach having a good first outing, striking out the last batter. That was Jennifer Miskelin. And as we go into the bottom half of the first inning, the score is Christian Patriots 1, with the Eagles now coming up to bat. The Patriots take the field for the bottom half of the first inning. Let's take a look at their roster and the starting players in today's game. Starting at first base, we have number 10. That's Lindsay Tresser. That's Tresser playing first base. Position number 4, that's second base. That's Candace Zubernat. Zubernat will be playing second base. Third base, position number 5, third base will be played by Christina Kish. That's Kish at third base. Number 2, playing position number 6, which is shortstop, Allie Dunn. Dunn playing shortstop for the Christian Patriots today. In left field, you've got Jennifer Miskelin. Jennifer in left field, number 14. She'll be playing left field for the Patriots. In center field is going to be played by number 15, Erin Dunn. Dunn, center field. And playing right field for the Patriots, it's Nally Hilderman. Hilderman, wearing number 11, will play right field for the Christian Patriots. On the mound today, superstar for the Christian Patriots is Krista Genuine. Behind the plate, catching for Krista, will be Kim Bugi. Kim Bugi wearing number 4 and catching today. That's the lineup for the Patriots, and starting off to bat for the Santa Fe Christian Eagles is Suzanne Leffler. Leffler starting off. Ball is high, got by the catcher, Kim Bugi, and it's ball 1. So both teams coming off wins in their semifinal action. Christian Patriots strike down the middle as Susan Leffler, looking like she might be looking to take a bunt, takes a called strike. So it's 1-1 is the count. Now switching batting sides is Susan Leffler. Suzanne Leffler starting on the right hand and now switching to the left hand side. Strike 2 called. 1 ball, 2 strikes is the count on Suzanne Leffler. Staying on the left hand side. Shot to left field, backing up and making the play is Jennifer Miskelin in left field. Nice drive, but just not deep enough to do any damage or cause any trouble, and that's going to be 1 out. So Suzanne Leffler flies out to left field. That'll be a fly ball to position number 7, and coming up to bat now is Megan Kaminaka. Megan playing shortstop for the Eagles. So 1 out in the first half for the bottom half of the first inning. Score is 1-0, Christian Eagles. Coming on a wild pitch, Allie Dunn coming in from third base. Strike 1 called on Megan. So Christian Patriots, again in top of the first inning, scores on a pass ball. There's a bunt. Megan Kaminaka doing the job. Megan Kaminaka puts a bunt that goes actually up into the air. Christian Patriots did not have an opportunity for it. Possibly could have let the ball run foul. That's, I think, what the coach was hoping for. But the ball was picked up by Kim Bugi, which the umpire called fair, and that gave the opportunity for Megan to get to first base. That's ball 1 called against Katie Angsad, who's now up there. Ball 1 called. So the ball probably would have looked like could have and would have looked like it could have been a foul ball, but it was picked up by Kim Biugi. Outside the ball. Safe call. Megan Kaminaka. As the ball was pitched by Krista Genuine, Megan went halfway or 1/4 of the way. As the ball came back to the pitcher, she took off for second base. The ball was thrown too late to Lindsay Tresser. Lindsay threw the ball down to second base to Candace Zubernaut, but not in time, as Megan takes a stolen base and is now standing at second base. 1 out here in the bottom of the first inning. 1-0 is the score, and standing at bat is Katie Eggstad, number 17. Pitch on the way. Called strike. Now Megan leading off at second base, trying to give Krista Genuine something to think about as she takes the pitch across the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike as the pitch comes on. Swing and a miss by Katie Angstad. She had a good swing at that, couldn't make contact, and now it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Megan Kaminaka at second base now, dancing around, getting a good lead off as the ball comes across the plate. Just outside. Call ball. So we have 2 balls and 2 strikes. A lot of competition between these two teams. A lot of fire right now. The Eagles are facing the Christian Patriots, who knocked them out of the playoffs last year. Strike 3. Swing and a miss, and a big one at that by Katie Angstad. Strikeout number 1 for Krista Genuine. And that makes it 2 outs. Coming up to bat is the pitcher, Liz Beach, who did a great job herself in keeping the Christian Patriots at bay. 2 outs now. Megan Kaminaka on second base. Liz Beach at the mound, batting left-handed. First pitch is low, and that'll be ball 1 for Liz Beach. So it was the Christian Patriots last year who knocked the Christian Eagles out of the playoffs on the road to the championship last year, and so the Eagles have revenge on their mind. Ball is high as Megan Kaminaka leads off and is trying to taunt the Christian player, and especially Krista Genuine, making a play, and hopefully something's going to happen. So it's 2 balls, no strikes to Liz Beach. Ball popped up and it drifts out of play behind the third baseline. 2 balls, 1 strike is the count. Taking a look at the infield of play for Christian Patriots. Lindsay Tresser, first base. Candace Zubernaut, second. Christina Kish, third base, with Allie Dunn, shortstop. And on base, second base, running for Santa Fe Christian Eagles is Megan Kaminaka. 2 balls, 1 strike. And that is low. The ball gets away. And that's Megan Kaminaka easily into third base. Megan showing tremendous speed on the bases. The ball getting away briefly from Kim Biugi on a low pitch, toughest ones to handle. So now the count goes to 3 balls and 1 strike on Liz Beach. And Allie Dunn just a few feet away at third base, trying what they can to tie up the score. And here's the pitch. Swing and a miss by Liz Beach, and she had a strong swing at that, missing with a just ever so lightly, got right underneath the ball. That'll be a foul ball. And so now the count goes 3 balls, 2 strikes, full count, and the payoff pitch is on the way. And you're going to see Allie ready to possibly come on in. 3 balls, 2 strikes with the payoff pitch on the way. Liz Beach in the ready position. Patriots ready defensively. Ball floating out of play. She turned around quickly on that. In front of that pitch Christina Genuine took some speed off that ball and tried to get Liz to do just what she did, take an off-speed pitch. Liz biting on the off-speed pitch and fouling it off behind third base. So the count remains 3 balls, 2 strikes. Kim Megan at third base. 1-0 the score as we're in the bottom half of the first inning, 2 outs. There's a strong shot going deep into left field, but it wasn't deep enough. Jennifer Miskelin of the Patriots able to track it down, and the thread has ended. And so that's the first inning of play. First inning of the play where we've got the Patriots of Christian 1, the Santa Fe Christian Eagles 0. So it's top of the second inning. We've got Santa Fe Christian Eagles now out in the outfield. Let's take a look at the starting players for Santa Fe Christian. We've talked a lot about the starting pitcher, Liz Beach, number 25. She's continuing to stay in the game and having a strong first inning. Behind the plate is Katie Angstad. Behind the plate catching for Liz Beach. At first base, we have Suzanne Leffler at first base. At second base, position number 4 is Allison Slayman, number 11, playing second base. At third base, J.J. Jones. That's Jones playing third base. And then playing shortstop is Megan Kaminaka, number 21, playing shortstop. The outfield, left field, Kara Taylor in left field. Center field, Mary Fay, that's Fay in center field. And Siobhan Denard playing right field. First pitch now on the way. First pitch to the Christian Patriot who's out and up. That's Christina Kish at the plate. And that's going to be high for ball 1. Swing and a miss on some heat delivered by Liz Beach. And the count evens to 1-1. So as we had mentioned earlier, in this Division IV competition, it was last year, strike 2, high, it was a high fastball, and Christina Kish did not have a good swing at that. She knew as soon as she swung the ball, or swing the bat, that was not what she wanted to do. Another swing, but it is fouled off, so the count is going to remain 1 ball and 2 strikes. So the Eagles have something to prove here today, being knocked out of the playoffs last year by Christian Patriots. There's a shot. It's going to drop, and it's going to be trouble in this ballpark. Christina Kish now going for second, and she's going to go for 3. The relay comes in, but not in time. A triple by Christina Kish. Solid shot between center and right field that rolled all the way to the fence. It was Siobhan Denard finally tracking down the ball, but by the time she relayed it into Megan Kaminaka and then on to J.J. Jones, we found Christina Kish standing at third base. So there's no outs. Christina Kish of the Patriots at third base. And up to bat now is Candace Zubernat. Candace batting at 300 for the league. Overall batting 250. Candace swinging at a very high pitch. And Coach Renee Palfox telling her to settle down. You get a lot of excitement coming into something like this, a lot of adrenaline pumping through your veins. Sometimes it's kind of hard. And there's a shot. Nice play. Nice play by Suzanne Leffler. Suzanne Leffler charging on the bunted ball, picked it up, was able to make the tag, and also at the same time be able to keep Christina Kish at bay at third base. So the play is out by position number 3 on that, and that's 1 down. And that brings up Marianne Nichols to the plate. First bunt attempt. Takes a strike on that. So we're going to call that a fielder's choice. by number 7, Suzanne Leffler. She's able to tag out the runner and keep Christina Kish at bay at third base. We've got 1 out. Top of the second inning. Pitch and an attempted bunt again, and Marianne fouls it off once again and takes a strike, and now it's no balls and 2 strikes. So once again, we've been talking about the first 2 innings, the fact that Christian Patriots did knock out the Eagles. However, the Eagles are on a 10-game winning streak going in today's contest. Ball high, so that makes it now 1 ball, 2 strikes. So the Eagles on a 10-game winning streak, going to try and make it 11 in a row, and pitcher Liz Beach who hadn't given up a run in the playoffs, gave one up early in the first inning. Strike 3, swing and a miss, and that is going to be all for Marianne Nichols. Marianne tried to bunt the ball down and put something into play, and then took a final swing at a fastball right over the plate, and it was too much heat for Marianne. And so that now makes 2 outs with Christina Kish still at third base. Up to bat now is Lindsay Tresser as the ball is called low. So prior to today's game, the Christian Eagles, especially Liz Beach, had not allowed a run to cross the plate in any of the playoff games, but that was broken today by the Patriots. Ball 2 called as that one sails high. So Allie Dunn scoring in the first inning broke the streak of consecutive scoreless innings pitched by Liz Beach, as that's a swing and a miss by Lindsay Tresser. So it's now 2 balls and 1 strike. But at the same time, offensive power has not been a problem for the Eagles over their last few playoff games. Swing and fouled back. The Eagles have scored 23 runs against the opposing team, so firepower is not a problem for the Eagles. And of course, going into the second inning of play, we've got a full game ahead of us, and the Eagles are looking to bring that power to the plate. Soft drive that's going to drop. It's a soft ball that drops right in front of Mary Fay, and that's going to allow Christina Kish to come in from third base. So Christina Kish comes in from third base on a soft fly ball to center field from Lindsay Tresser. Just fell in front of Mary Fay, and it's 2-0. Coming up to play now is Erin Dunn. Dunn, number 15, playing center field for the Christian Patriots. Nice bunt. She will be safe. Beautiful bunt by Erin Dunn. Erin Dunn safely makes it to first base, which takes Lindsay Tresser over to second. So we've got 2 down here in the second inning. We've got Erin Dunn on first, Lindsay Tresser on second, and top of the lineup comes up. It's Allie Dunn now coming up. Two outs. We've got Lindsay Tresser on second base and Erin Dunn on first base. Pitch and a swing and a miss. That was a high fastball by Liz Beach. And Allie Dunn takes a swinging strike 1. So no balls, 1 strike. And Liz Beach has got fire and heat on that ball. Swing and a miss. And out of there. Nice play by the Eagles on that one, catching Erin Dunn off first base. It was a quick throw by Katie Angstad, which caught Erin Dunn off base. Erin desperately tried to dive back, but it was a nice block by Suzanne Leffler, keeping Erin from reaching first base. And of course, the umpire out in the field calls her out. So that is 3 outs, and that is a big, big play for the Eagles as they extinguish any type of threat that the Patriots were mounting on that play. That's how quickly a turn of a play can be, and that's exactly what the Eagles wanted.
What I wanted to ask you, where can I get you back when it starts to rain and throw out?
Allison Slayman at the plate for the Eagles, and the first pitch is a ball one. So it was a great ending to that bottom half, or the top half of the second inning, as we see coming up in the first pitch. Swing and a miss. Allison Slayman taking a good swing at that, and so it's 1 ball and 1 strike. So it was the Christian Eagles who did a great job defensively to put the Patriots at bay offensively. Called strike 2. Allison Slayman taking a look at a ball coming across the plate. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And so Aaron Dunn cut off first base, and that's squalled any more threat by the Patriots as the ball dribbles across the plate for a 2 ball and 2 strike count. And now it's the Eagles' turn to try and put some offense together. We had mentioned earlier that they had scored 23 offensive runs over the past few playoff games. Swing and a miss. Strike 3 called. Strikeout number 2 for Christina Genuine, and she's on a tear herself. So 23 runs have been scored, but yet right now, as we're in the bottom half of the second inning, we see the score 2-0 in favor of the Christian Patriots. Christina Genuine on the mound, and at the plate, we see J.J. Jones as she takes a ball low. Actually, you're seeing Chiffon Denard playing right fielder, wearing number 20 at the plate. Chiffon, who's right fielder for the Eagles, takes a big swing at the ball, and that makes it 1 ball and 1 strike. It's been Krista Genuine who's done a great job for the Patriots all season, as it's strike 2 called. Krista has pitched the majority of the innings for the Patriots all season long. Krista pitching well over 100 innings during the season. Called strike 3. Chiffon Denard takes a look at what's called strike 3, and that's going to be now the 3rd strikeout for the Christian Patriots, and that's out number 2 in this inning. So Krista Genuine coming into today's game, pitching well over 100 innings with a respectable 2.82 earned run average. Slices off foul. And she's been the domineering one this season. At plate now is J.J. Jones. 1 strike on her. Late on the swing, and J.J. Jones takes strike 2. J.J. Jones playing third base for the Christian Eagles, wearing number 15. Here comes the pitch. Fouled off and out of play. Count remains no balls and 2 strikes. Cool day here in San Diego. Clouds overhead, at times threatening possible showers. As I had mentioned earlier, we had showers yesterday. Haven't had any sign of precipitation so far during this game, but the clouds and the breeze are keeping the area cool to play in today. Shot right at center, or check that, shot right at Allie Dunn, shortstop. Didn't even have to move her feet, and that's the 3rd out in the inning. 3 up and 3 down. And we'll be back to see the Christian Patriots taking their shots. After 2 full innings of play, it's Christian Patriots 2, Santa Fe Christian Eagles nothing. Allie Dunn now batting left-handed at the plate. First pitch is taken. Nice bunt, and Allie will be safe. Allie with the speed once again shown top of the third inning, and she gets on base with a bunt. Allie was left at home plate at the top of the second inning. As Erin Dunn was picked off from first base, but now she's on and she's going to show her speed again. Nellie Hilderman now taking a shot at a bunt. It fouls and goes out of play. So that'll be strike one for Nellie. So it's Allie Dunn on first base. And here comes the pitch from Liz Beach. Another bunt with the Eagles charging. And that'll be all for the Patriots on that one. So that's going to be out number one. And that is a sacrifice. And it looked like it was Haley Olson, number 1, who came in to bat on that, taking the place of Nellie Hilderman, number 11. Haley Olson put the sacrifice bunt down and moved Allie Dunn over to second base. So we have one out. Pitch is low, and Kim Biugi takes ball one. Kim, during the season, batting .325, and overall, including playoff games, is batting .290. There's a hopper to second base. That was nicely picked up by Allison Slayman. The play goes 4-3, but that is another sacrifice as they move Allie over now all the way to third base. So 4-3 is a call, makes it the second out of the game. And stepping up now is Jennifer Miskelin. Jennifer, number 14, getting some final batting pointers from coach Renee Palfa. So it's Jennifer Miskelin taking the first pitch. And it's fouled off. That will be called a strike. Jennifer with a very low swing on that one. Actually, if she would have let it go, it would have been a ball. But the problem is, as a batter, you have less than 2 seconds to decide whether you want to swing or not. And when you've got a heat thrower like Liz Beach on the mound, it really gives you a real fit at the plate. And it's just simply through sheer experience, taking pitch after pitch after pitch, that it's almost just a memorized swing that you have. And that's what's amazing about the human body. That's a ball high, so it's 1 ball and 2 strikes to Jennifer Miskelin. So your mind has to decide, based on hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of balls taken in the past, whether it's on the same path of delivery that it's used to. And there's a shot just foul down the right first base side. Kim Biugi swinging a little late, almost had a chance for the ball to drop down, but just was fouled by about 3 feet.
Nice hustle, Tony!
So the ball, the batter is Jennifer Miskelin. The count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. Liz Beach on the approach. Another low swing. Nice stretch. And that's the third out in the top of the third inning. 1-2-3 is actually what happened for the Christian Patriots, and now the Eagles will be up. After 2.5 innings of play, the score remains Christian Patriots 2, the Eagles nothing. Pitch coming up. We're in the bottom half of the third inning. 2-0 is the score. At the plate is Christian Eagles' Mary Fay, number 9. Mary Fay, as she's affectionately called by her teammates, takes an uppercut swing. That's strike 1. Mary Faye standing up near the front of the box. Stretch out arms. Outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. What we've got. A little bit of sprinkle there feeling now as some clouds pass over by. And with the weather so unstable, we might see some rain sometime during the game tonight. Strike. Swing and a strike, and that's going to be strike 3. And Krista Genowan continuing her march on the strikeouts. That's strikeout number 4 for Krista. So we've got 1 down for the Eagles, and coming up now is number 12, Kara Taylor. Kara playing left field for the Eagles, and there once again, Kara moving near the front of the batter's box. Strike 1 called as the ball goes right over the plate. Bottom half of the 3rd inning. Eagles still looking for a scoring opportunity. Low in the inside corner. Strike 2 called by the umpire behind the plate. So it's no balls and 2 strikes for Kara Taylor. That puts her in a tough situation. She's got to guard the plate. Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. 2 up and 2 down with 2 strikeouts in a row. And I'll tell you, Krista Genowan is looking strong on the mound. Kim Bugie behind the plate doing a great job of catching for Krista. And the rest of the Patriots infield and outfield waiting for action as they're set. The throw into second, not in time. Suzanne Leffler put a bunt down the 3rd base side. The throw was wide to first base, and that let her go on an error to second base. So with 2 out in the bottom of the 3rd inning, Suzanne Leffler gets on base with a bunt and moves to 3rd on a wild throw, and that'll bring up Megan Kaminaka, number 21. So it's Suzanne Leffler standing at second base, Megan Kaminaka, number 21, ready to take a bunt, and she lays down a nice bunt to the 3rd base side. The throw is made, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. And so after 3 innings of play, it's 2-0 in favor of the Patriots. So it's top of the 4th inning. The Patriots at bat, and you're seeing Christina Kish taking high for ball 1. Top of the 4th inning, 2-0 Patriots in lead. Christina Kish now. Christina took a check swing for a foul tip, and that's going to be a strike. So we're now at 1 ball and 1 strike to Christina Kish. Christina, during the season, batting at .265, including the playoff game. She's dipped a little bit to .235. Pitch comes in, and that's going to be low and off the inside corner. That's going to be ball number 2. Christina, a tall girl, gives her good leg power as she can drive the ball when she connects. Swing and a miss. And that's now 2 balls and 2 strikes is the count. And Christina Kish looking to make contact, but it's very difficult when you got the power arm of Liz Beach on the mound. Ball just low, and now we're going to bring the count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And we're going to see a payoff pitch here by Liz Beach as she shakes her head a little bit. She's thinking that that ball was at the knees for a strike. She shakes it off, though, and she's ready for the pitch with Christina Kish now waiting. Christina stepping out. A little mind psychology going on. Batter versus pitcher, pitcher versus batter. Here's the payoff pitch on the way. Strike 3 called on the outside corner. Liz Beach putting the ball where she needed to, and that's strikeout number 1 for Liz Beach. So there's one out in the top of the 4th inning.
Pump it up, Eagles. Let's go, man.
And now it's number 7, Candace Zubernat at the plate. Candace, a big swing and a miss from her bat. Candace has a tendency to step out of the batter's box with that right foot, and sometimes that brings her head out as well, making it real difficult to have a good eye on the ball. Late on that swing as Liz Beach blew that ball by her, and now it's no balls and 2 strikes. Nice backhand by Liz Beach as she takes the shot from Candace, and a nice flip over to Suzanne Leffler. That ball goes 1-3, and that'll be out number 2 for the Patriots. So it goes 1-3, easy out, and now coming up to bat is number 5, Marianne Nichols. Nichols, number 5, takes a swing and takes a miss. Marianne batting .222 during the league play overall, including playoff. She's batting .188. So Marianne would very much like to get a hit here as she takes it low. 1 ball and 1 strike by Marianne Nichols. Marianne actually the designated hitter for the Patriots. 1 ball, 1 strike. Right down the middle was the fastball, 1 ball, 2 strikes. So Marianne Nichols having to do what everyone's having to do, and that's going up against Liz Beach's firepower arm. Just foul down the first base side. Liz putting heat on the ball again. And Marianne a little late on the swing, and that had the ball going down the first base side and just foul by about a foot. But I tell you what, if the ball would have been fair, swing and a miss, and that's 3. So it's 3 up and 3 down after 4 innings of play, top of the 4th that is, 3.5 innings of play, 2-0 Patriots. Bottom of the 4th inning, 2-0 Patriots, and we got Katie Angstad, number 17, up to bat. Katie batting left-handed. Katie the catcher for the Eagles and catching today for Liz Beach. Ball was low, so it's 1 ball and no strikes. Swing and a miss on a high pitch. One thing that the Patriots are doing very well, one thing that Krista is doing very well, just outside. So the thing that Krista is doing very well is that she's throwing the off-speed pitch. She'll come in with 1 or 2 fastballs, and then she'll take some heat off of it, and it's really doing some damage to the psyche. Swing and a miss. Really catching the Eagles off guard right now. So it's 2 balls and 2 strikes to Katie Angstad. And so Krista, now with her windup and the pitch is on the way, you see she tried to take a little bit off that, just didn't get a good grip on that ball. It just squiggled on the ground. So it's going to now go to a full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes on Katie Angstad. And the payoff pitch will be on the way. So Krista doing a good job of taking and combining her pitches, changing the speeds. And it's a different contrast with Liz Beach, who's really been putting the ball consistently over the plate. Swung and fouled back, so the count's going to remain at 3 balls and 2 strikes. So it's a contrast because Liz Beach has been putting the ball over the plate with pure heat, not much change-ups. And that's a contrast. And it could be the fact that Krista, being a tinier, smaller pitcher, just doesn't have that much muscle to be able to be consistent for the whole inning. Ball 4 called inside. That gives Katie a chance to go to first base. So now we got Katie on first base, runner at first. And up to bat now is going to be 25. That's Liz Beach, the pitcher. Now, if you can take a look at Cresta Genuine, the pitcher for the Patriots, compare her with Liz Beach, who is the pitcher for the Eagles, and now up to bat, you can see the tremendous size difference, and that's why Liz Beach can use that size difference when it comes to powering the ball over the plate. So at times it seems Cresta needs to be using more finesse. Strike one called to Liz Beach. So it's no balls, one strike to Liz Beach. Katie Angstad, number 17 at first. Ball is high, and a quick throw by Kim Bugie. And it's Katie Angstad diving back to first base. That was ball called, so it's one ball, one strike to Liz Beach. Impressive what you're seeing, both catchers able to get that quick pick after they get the ball to first base. High infield fly being called off and taken by Allie Dunn. Allie Dunn had her sights on it the whole way and comes. So it's a fly to Allie Dunn, and that'll be out number one for the Eagles. Just got underneath the ball, and so it was popped up, stayed in the infield. Allie Dunn with the eyesight calling everybody off and makes an easy catch, and that makes it 1-0. Nice bunt made. And the throw to third, not in time. That was Allison Slayman with a very nice bunt, picked up and thrown out at first base, but that gave Katie Angstad a chance to go to second. Katie not only going to second, she moved on to third. The throw was not in time to Christina Kish to make a tag, and so Katie ends up at third base. There is 2 outs with Katie at third base, and that's Siobhan Denard now up at plate as she takes ball number 1. So it was a gutsy move, an aggressive move by Katie Angstad, as she was actually caught between second and third with the first baseman having the ball in her hands. Ball 2 called high, but she decided to go anyway. With quick feet, she came in, slided it into third, and she was called safe. So that's where we stand right now. Katie Angstad at third base, 2 outs. Siobhan Denard at place, no ball, check that, 2 balls and no strikes to Siobhan. Swing and a miss. Siobhan seems to have a habit that we've seen some of the other batters have, is that she pulls her head away as she takes the swing. Makes it awfully difficult to hit the ball when you're doing that. Takes low and inside. So that now runs the count to 3 balls and 1 strike. Katie Angstad anxiously waiting at third base for an opportunity to come in. And Cresta Genuine now with the pitch. Fouled back. Right over the plate. And now we go to full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Eagles pumped up in their dugout as they're cheering on Siobhan, trying to get her pumped up and psyched. Payoff pitch on the way. High. So it's now 3-2. Now it's 3-2, and we're going to take the pitch right here. Siobhan looking for something that she can drive to bring home Katie Angstad. She wants to put the ball into play and get it out over the infield. Swing and a miss. Strike 3 called. So after 4 innings of play, the score remains the Patriots 2, the Eagles nothing. Top half of the 5th inning. Lindsey Tresser takes ball 1. 2-0 is the score. Patriots out in front. Patriots picking up 1 run in the first and 1 run in the second, and that's been the score of the ball game as Lindsey takes low ball 2. So it's 2-0 is the score. But Liz Beach has settled down now, and she's been powering the ball over the plate. She's got 4 strikeouts in 4 innings as now we go into the 5th inning. And it's Lindsey Tresser now taking high. And now it's 3 balls and no strike, and that is not what Lisa wants to do. Putting herself in a hole like that means she's got to work a little bit harder, has to throw more pitches, tires her arm out over the innings. She wants to get in here and get the strikes on the pitcher and get him out there, either on the ground. Strike called at the knees, and that now makes it 3 balls, 1 strike. So Liz, that's what she wants to do. She wants to be able to put the ball over the plate, cause the batter to put the ball into play, and just like that, be able to use the defensive behind her. Suzanne Leffler with a snag. It was a shot and a hard one at that down the right field line, right at first base, but it was Suzanne Leffler right there, didn't even have to move, put the glove up. But I'll tell you what, those are some tough shots to handle because you have got to be ready for a ball traveling that fast to have the reactions to do the job. So that's 1 out on a direct fly shot to first base. And now up to bat is Aaron Dunn. Aaron Dunn with that foul ball, and that's going to be strike 1. So was Aaron earlier back in the 2nd inning that got picked off the first base side. It was a quick throw as it takes low. It was a quick throw by Katie Angstad back to Suzanne Leffler and pegged her off the first base side. Aaron playing center field for the Patriots. Strike called. So it's now 1 ball, 2 strikes to Aaron Dunn. So what we had said earlier is true. Liz Beach wants to be able to put the ball in the play, or at least get it over the plate. With the power, she knows she's going to be striking out people. There's a late swing as it drifts foul on the first base side. Liz knows she has the power, and so she's going to be putting the ball over the plate. That's what she's been doing all day long, just with pure speed. She knows she's got a tremendous defense behind her. Suzanne Leffler at first base, Allison Slayman at second, J.J. Jones at third, Megan Kamanaka at shortstop. Outfielders Kara Taylor, Mary Fay, and Siobhan Denard. Takes low, scoots on the ground. So they got a tremendous defense back there. As we had said earlier, coming into this game, playoff-bound games, no runs had been scored. There's a soft fly that's going to drop foul. As you can see, what's happening is the Patriots are swinging late on most of the pitches, and that's why they're fouling them off to the right side. But that just goes to show you it's the speed coming from the arm of Liz Beach. Ball on the ground, and that shot right to Allison Slayman, who picked it up and easily shoved it over to Suzanne Leffler. So the play goes 4-3, and that'll be out number 2 for the Patriots. So it's now Allie Dunn, the super speedster for the Patriots, up to bat. Allie batting left-handed, batting .442 during league play, .469 overall. Ball 1 called. So Allie Dunn not only has speed on the bases, but she gets on base quite a bit of time, having a .442 average, and so she's a dangerous person up at the plate. Ball low, 2 balls and no strikes. Overall, including league play, as well as playoffs, Allie batting .469, so Allie having a tremendously successful batting season. Ball low. Behind Allie Dunn on deck. Liz Beach throwing 3 consecutive balls, and I think that's a swing that Allie would like to have back. It was a chop swing, not really what she wanted to do. And of course, Coach Renee Palfox giving her the signals and telling her, if you're going to make a swing, let's do it right. Ball 4, and that sends Allie Dunn, a very dangerous speedster, on the bases to first base. Fastball high and the pitch back, and she's out of there. For the second time in the game, it's Katie Angstead with a great throw to Suzanne Leffler, catching Allie Dunn off base. It was Suzanne Leffler, tremendous blocking of the first base bag that caused the out, and it was the umpire that was right there. It was a high pitch. And so after 5.5 innings of play, 2-0 Patriots. Bottom half of the 5th inning here in San Diego, California, and we've got a score of the Patriots from Christian 2 and the Eagles 0. As the pitch comes on, and that's going to take an outside for ball number 1. So what happened at the end of the top of the 5th inning is it was Allie Dunn being beautifully picked off by the combination, and there's a swing and a foul back. A beautiful combination of Katie Angstead with a quick throw to Suzanne Leffler, who did a tremendous job of blocking the plate. And Allie was called out, and that was the end of any scoring threats by the Patriots. And now it's the Eagles' turn, up to bat. J.J. Jones at the plate. Inside is the call. So it's bottom half of the 5th inning. J.J. Jones at the bat. Batting right-handed, sunglasses on, infield close, outside. So it's the Patriots infield that's moving up and creeping up, playing in close for J.J. Jones. Lindsey Tresser at first base, Christina Kish at third. Christina once again showing her expertise, taking a lot of speed off that ball, and that's been playing havoc all day long with the Eagles players. They're seeing both speed and finesse all day long. Eagles teammates trying to get J.J. Jones on board with spirit. J.J. reaching out on a pitch, fouled off down the right baseline. So it's the Eagles, still with spirit, still knowing that after scoring 34 runs in the last few playoff games, knowing that they have the offensive power, but it's right now Krista Ginowin. Big strike 3, swing and a miss. And JJ goes down. That's strikeout number 7 for Krista Ginowin. She's pitching a fine, fine game. Allie Dunn at shortstop for the Patriots. Candace Zubernat continues to play second base. The outfield stays the same. It's Miskelin, Dunn, and Hilderman. Left, center, and right. Mary Fay takes the pitch, high and outside. Mary Fay, center fielder for the Eagles. Moving up very close to the near front of the batter's box. Arms straight out. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike. So Krista Ginowin, ball outside. who pitched 104 innings over the regular season, including playoffs, has a fantastic 2.82 earned run average. None of the other pitchers on the team are even close. Swing. The next closest pitcher to Krista has only about 20 innings pitched. So during the season, it's been Krista Genuine, the foundation and the anchor for this winning team. Ball's high, just laid off. Murray Fay thought about taking a swing at that one, but she held off nicely. That's good control for Mary Fay. 1 out in the bottom of the 5th, and it counts. Strike 3 called. Second consecutive strikeout called in this inning. And Krista Genuine is doing a great job. Strikeout number 8. So it's 2 out, bottom of the 5th, 2-0, Patriots over the Eagles. And it's now Kara Taylor, number 12. That's going to drop. Beautiful effort. Beautiful effort by Kara Taylor. She actually just stuck the bat out there, tried to make contact, went over Lindsay Tresser's head at first base. It was a nice effort by Candace Zubernat trying to get to the ball, but it dropped in right past first base side, and that puts a runner on for the Eagles, and they desperately need him at this time. So it's Kara Taylor on at first base, Suzanne Leffler now at home plate, and trying to put some mustard on the ball to bring her in. Ball is low. Quick throw back to first base, and I'll tell you what, both teams do a fantastic job of that quick throw back. Reminds you of the person that started that in the professional leagues, Benito Santiago, originally with the Padres, who mastered that technique, and now who many catchers try and emulate, but there's not too many people in the pros that even can do it. And here at this level, we've got 2 excellent catchers with Kim Biugi and also with the catcher Katie Angstead, who both have been doing a great job of that quick flip to first base. So Kara Taylor on at first. Strike is called on Suzanne Leffler. Suzanne, part of the combination team who helped in using Katie Angstead and herself in picking off 2 Patriot players during this game alone. That's ball. So Katie Angstead and Suzanne Leffler have picked off 2 people today in this game. Kim Biugi, though, and Lindsay Tresser are trying their best to do the same thing. Kara Taylor staying on top of first, not leading off. Swing and a miss. So Kara Taylor knows the arm that Kim Biugi has behind the plate, and she is not giving herself a risk at all. She's staying close at first base and waiting for the pitch to actually see what happens before she makes a move towards second, and that's what the Patriots want. Pop up into the infield. It's going to drop. It's going to drop. And so because the Patriots left the ball alone, the ball with enough spin actually rolled foul, and that is a big break for the Patriots. I'll tell you what, it took a lot of determination and effort not to touch that ball. It was an easy, soft fly ball right behind Krista Genuine. Upcoming was Allie Dunn, who tried for it. She had to let it drop, and then it was smart heads-up play by the entire Patriots team to let the ball roll foul. If it wouldn't have rolled foul or someone would have picked it up, that would have been trouble in any ballpark. Another soft fly ball. That goes right to Zubernat, Candace, and that squalls the inning. So after 5 full innings of play, it remains the Patriots 2 and the Eagles nothing. And it's the Santa Fe Christian Eagles dugout you're taking a look at there. And on the mound continues to be Liz Beach. Liz with the powerful arm. And we're at the top of the 6th inning, 2-0 Patriots. Out of there. Natalie Hildeman did lay down a nice bunt, but it was the Eagles who were ready for that. Eagles who were really close up and charging at the pitch, and that's going to be 1 out. Out number 1 for the Patriots. Coming up to bat now is Kim Biugi, the catcher. Kim with the strong arm herself, batting right-handed. Up to the front part of the batter's box. Good strong stance. Ball 1 called. So it's the Santa Fe Eagles, the Coastal League champs for 1996 with a record of 9-1. Nice throw by J.J. Jones to Suzanne Leffler. That play going 5-3, and that's out number 2. 2 up and 2 down for the Patriots. And as I said earlier, Liz Beach has settled down and is putting the ball over the plate and letting her defense help her, and that's what she's done all year long. Ball high to Jennifer Miskelin. So in 1995, it was the Santa Fe Eagles with a league record of 10-0 that were the Coastal League champs. Ball inside. And coming back and duplicating that effort for the second time in a row as Coastal League champs with a 9-1 record. And Bob Denson is very much proud and pleased with the effort that's got him all the way here today. Now, the semifinal game for the Santa Fe Eagles had them playing Marian Catholic. The final score of the semifinal game was a tremendous game for Santa Fe. The Eagles winning easily 12-0. Ball 4 is the count, and that sends Miskelin Jennifer to first base. Now on the Christian side, Christian Patriots side, their semifinal action showed them against Francis Parker, with Christian Patriots winning 3-0. The winning pitcher for the Christian Patriots was, in fact, Krista Genowan, the pitcher for today's game, while the winning pitcher for the semifinal game for the Eagles was Megan Kaminaka. Soft shot into the dugout of the Eagles. That'll wake anybody up. That's Christina Kish, a little late on the swing. That's going to give her a strike. So we got 2 down, top of the 6th inning. Christian Patriots have Jennifer Miskelin on first base. Base on balls to her. And up to bat is Christina Kush. No balls, 1 strike. Nice play. That's a nice play in any ballpark by Allison Slayman. It was a shot going towards the center field on the ground, and it was a nice move. So that's the end of the 6th inning, top half of the 6th inning. The scores remaining 2-0. Patriots. Bottom half of the 6th inning, we've got the Eagles up on bat, and I'll tell you what, let's give a great credit to Allison Slayman of the Eagles, who had a great defensive play, who put the final out on the Patriots. So it's bottom half of the 6th inning, and up to bat is Megan Kaminaka. Megan getting the win as pitcher in the semifinal competition against Marian Catholic, in which Santa Fe won 12-0. Ball 1 was the count on that. Ball high. So the sun's breaking through. We still have some clouds around the outskirts of the city, but at least for the moment, right above us, the sun is peeking out. We've got some sunshine, a little warmth through the day, and it's looking nice right now. Still have an incoming breeze coming from right field inland. Not a problem for any of the players, though. Jessica with the pitch. That's another high ball, and that makes it ball 4. So Megan Kamanaka reaches first base on balls, and now it's going to be Katie Angstad. Katie Angstad, part of that double team with Suzanne Leffler, who's picked off 2 individuals at first base today. Great arm, and now Katie Angstad will be up base. She'll be batting left-handed. So it's Megan Kamanaka at first base on balls. No outs, bottom of the 6th inning. 2-0 the score in favor of the Patriots. The ball gets by. So Krista Genowan did not have a good handle of that ball, and as she released it, she scooted it on the ground all the way to home base. Got past Kim Bugie, and that allowed for Megan Kamanaka to scoot on to second base. So it's number 17, Katie Angstad, at the plate. And with the pass ball, it was Coach Renee Palfox having a quick meeting with his infield to settle down Krista Genowan and keep her in the game and not get too out of focus. Swing and a miss. So Katie Angstad takes a nice swing and has a miss on that. First base coach for the Eagles talking to Katie as well, settling her down. Megan Kamanaka staying on second base, no lead. Ball comes in. Strike on the inside corner. Nice pitch by Krista. So it's 1 ball, 2 strikes to Katie Angstad.
Jack it down. What a nice girl you are.
Bunt put down nicely. And everybody's safe. Everybody's safe. Beautiful bunt by Katie Angstad right in front of the catcher's home plate. It was Kim Bugie. Couldn't find the handle on the ball, and everybody's safe. So we've got no outs, runners at the corners, first and third, and coming up is the pitcher, Liz Beach. And if Liz has got power in the arm, you know she's got power in the bat. Tremendous pressure now being put on Krista Genowan. Runners at the corners, a great scoring opportunity for the Eagles to come back to this game and be a part of it. And it's Krista Genowan now with the pitch. Strike is called, but in the meantime, you've got Katie Angstad moving down to second base. That keeps any force play from happening. And so now we've got runners at second and third, no out, and Liz Beach at the plate. Liz stepping out. Now Chris has been doing a good job all day long of keeping the batters at bay with their different speeds, fastballs, change-ups. She's got 7 strikeouts through 6 innings of play here. And she's hoping she can get one right now to put at least 1 out on the board. There's a shot. It's going to drop. 2 runs will score. And it's a stand-up double for Liz Beach. Man, oh man, that's what we needed at this time. Liz Beach, the person they've been depending on all game long for the strength in the arm, now comes across with a 2-run double in the bottom half of the 6th inning, and this game is now tied up 2-2. So we've got Liz Beach on second base, nobody out, 2 runs in, 2-2 is the score, and a swing and a foul tip by number 11, Allison Slayman. So the Eagles, who've scored 34 runs in their past few playoff games, have come alive here in the bottom of the 6th inning, and even the score at 2, and there's a swing and a miss. A quick throwback. Nice throw once again by Kim Biugi. So it's no balls and 2 strikes. No outs. Liz Beach on second. 2-2 ball game. And it's dropping. So Allison Slayman now reaches out with her bat, connects it, and the ball just goes just slightly over Lindsay Tressler's head, drops just within a foot of the foul line, but it stays fair, and that allows for Liz Beach now to move to third base. Siobhan Denard, number 20 at the plate. Pitch coming, the throw is being made. And they're out of there at home plate. Nice play. Liz Beach is called out at home plate, and that saves a tie-breaking run from coming across. The play was on, and that was for Allison Slayman to try and be the decoy and bring the throw from the second baseman and then allow Liz Beach to score, but it was the Patriots who were ready for that, and both Allie Dunn and Candace Zubernaut were charging, took the ball, threw it back home to Kim Biugi, and it was a beautiful block at the plate by Kim Biugi, and that kept Liz Beach from actually scoring. So there's one down with Siobhan Denard at the plate. 2-2 is the game. Bottom half of the 6th inning. And there's a strikeout. Strikeout number 8. Strikeout number 8 for Krista Genowan. So number 15, J.J. Jones comes up to bat. Her last bat appearance, J.J. struck out, was one of the 2 victims of the 5th inning strikeout team. And there's a swing and a foul back for strike number 1. So we've got Allison Slayman still staying at second base with a scoring threat there. 2-2 is the score. No balls, 1 strike to J.J. Jones standing at the plate. A bouncer right back to Krista Genowan. Right back to Krista Genowan, and that puts the 3rd out on there. And man, oh man, the damage is done when it comes to the Patriots, where they allow 2 runs to score, and the game's now tied up 2-2. You're taking a look at the fans here in San Diego, California, here in the Claremont Field area. They are watching tremendous CIF sports action. We are here at the ARCO AM/PM Softball Championship. It's the Division IV CIF Championship, and we've got a tremendous game. It's top of the 7th inning, and what was a 2-0 ball game in favor of the Patriots has now been tied up. Bottom of the 6th inning, it was the Eagles coming back with 2 strong runs, and now we find ourselves at a 2-2 ball game. What a tremendous play. That's Katie Angstad. Katie Angstad taking a pop fly foul from Candace Zubernaut and making it an out, and that's out number 1 in this top half of the 7th inning. It was a little fly off the handled bat on an attempted bunt by Candace Zubernaut. Ball 1 in the dirt. And it was a very alert Katie Angstad who reached out with her glove and took the ball away from the ground, which caused an out. So it's a quick 1 away here in the top of the 7th. Liz Beach continuing her strong dominance with that pitching arm of hers. fouled off. So it's Marianne Nichols at the plate, designated hitter. 1 ball, 1 strike to Marianne. Marianne batting .222 during the regular season. Hoping to get something started here. It's the Eagles playing in, and there's a ball in the dirt again. 2 balls, 1 strike. So the strategy on the corners, first and third for the Eagles, is to play in. Second and shortstop, playing at normal depth. Outfielders in shallow. Swing and a miss. So number 5, Marianne Nichols, is called out on strikes, and that makes it 2 away. That's strikeout number 5 for Liz Beach. Strike called on number 10, Lindsay Tresser. That's at the knees. And Liz Beach is now firing the ball over the plate. It's been the strategy all along for the Patriots, and there's strike number 2. Strategy for the Patriots is to strategy for the Eagles, that is for the Patriots to try and go after the heat being thrown by Liz Beach. Eagles having tremendous defense. Swing and a miss, and that's strike number 3. And that's 3 up and 3 down, and after 6.5 innings of play, Eagles 2, Patriots 2. And you're looking at a shot of the fans for Kristen Patriots over there on the first base side. Everybody, I'm Dan Williams, and you are watching some great CIF Softball Championship action being brought to you by George Langevin Productions. And we've got 2 teams struggling for a championship win right here. Bottom half of the 7th inning, 2-2 tie. Eagles up to bat. Coming in for batter is Deanna Johnson, number 14, now batting. Deanna taking a strike.
Who's she batting for?
Mary Fay. So it's Deanna Johnson, number 14, in and batting for Mary Fay. Strike called at the knees. So it's the Eagles trying to make something happen right here, coming back from a 2-0 deficit in the bottom half of the 6th to tie it up, and they want to take that momentum now into the bottom half of the 7th and finish it out. There's a swing and a miss, and that's a strike 3 called, and Deanna Johnson is gone. And that's going to be out number 1 for the Eagles. Strikeout number 9 for Krista Genowan and the Patriots. She's having a fine game in strikeouts, having stricken out 9 batters in less than 7 full innings of play. Good job for Krista. Strike called against Kara Taylor, now up to bat. Kara got onto first base and struck out at her 2 previous at-bats. Strike 1 called. Swing and a miss on a high one. No balls and 2 strikes. Defense ready. There's a shot and pulled down nicely by Candace Zubernat. And that's going to be out number 2. So it was a fly right to Candace in the second base position. And that's going to bring up now Suzanne Leffler, number 7. 2 down, and Suzanne Leffler now coming up. Suzanne playing first base for the Eagles. Suzanne flied out her first time up, got on base her second, was called out on the third, and this will be her 4th time up. Krista Genowan trying to make this the 3rd out of the inning. Swing and a miss. So Krista has done a great job in keeping her pitching inconsistent when it comes to the batters. She's been very consistent in what she's wanted to do, but it's been keeping the Eagles batters completely off guard. Swing and a miss. That is strike 3, and that is 3 up and 3 downs. A strong 7th inning for Krista. After 7 full innings of play, it's 2-2. So we finished regulation play at 7 full innings. The score remains 2-2, and now we go into extra innings. We need to find a winner and a championship for Division IV Softball CIF, and this is the ARCO AM/PM Softball Championship. 2 fantastic teams competing head-to-head, and it's the Christian Patriots 2, the Santa Fe Eagles 2, and that's strike 1 as it fouls off the bunt attempt of Aaron Dunn, number 15. That's high. So Liz Beach is going all the way as pitcher right now on record. Her arm has not weakened since the time she started. In fact, she's probably gotten even stronger. She was had a little trouble getting started the first couple innings. But she's showing the strength that's made her the foundation of the pitching team on this staff. So right now it's Liz Beach against Aaron Dunn. Aaron out both times up previous, 0 for 2. Ball low, that's ball 3. So Aaron's 0 for 2 on her previous 2 attempts, and she's trying hard to get on, looking for a runner. Coach Renee Polfox giving some last-minute additional instructions to Aaron. Sun out now, beautiful day, nice light breeze, warmed up considerably since the start of the game. Game's gone out now for about 2 hours and 10 minutes. That's pretty common for this type of game. Foul attempt. Ball fouled off. Full count is what they have. Full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Dunn against Beach, and it'll be the payoff pitch here. Dunn now switching. Ball 4. Ball 4. So Aaron Dunn on with base on balls. That's going to bring up Speedster, Allie Dunn. They would definitely like to get Allie on base as well. Allie, one of the premier individuals. Allie scored the first run in the first inning, got on base on balls. She's been on base actually every time she's been at bat. Eagles defense, first and third. That's Suzanne Leffler and J.J. Jones way up there, waiting for any type of bunt attempt. Ball gets away. Ball gets away from Katie Angstead on a low pitch from Liz Beach, and down to second base goes Aaron Dunn. Nobody out, top off of the 8th inning, 2-2 ball game. Aaron Dunn at second base, scoring position. And now Coach Renee starts talking to Allie Dunn again. Ball count called on Allie Dunn, so that's now going to be 2 balls And no strikes to Allie Dunn. Erin Dunn on second base, taking the signs from Coach Renee Balfox. Low and outside, and that's going to be ball 3. And so Liz Beach struggling at the moment against Allie Dunn, going no balls and 3 strikes. Allie in a good position to take the pitch she wants. Now it's Liz Beach who's taking a breather. She's been in the game since the start. Hasn't shown any weakness in her speed and strength.
Why not? You're supposed to be.
That's a strike called at the chest of Allie Dunn. And so that's going to be 3 balls and 1 strike. Defensive end at the corners. And there's a bunt that's going to roll fair. Going to second, the speedster Allie Dunn. Laid down a great drag bunt was Allie Dunn. It rolled along the first base side. Susan Leffler could not get to it, nor could Liz Beach herself. Perfect placement of that. Picking up the ball was second baseman Allison Slayman. She was making sure that Erin Dunn did not go home on that play, and while she was looking at Erin, it was Allie Dunn taking on second base. So now we've got runners at second and third, nobody out. This is top half of the 8th inning action, 2-2 score, and the boiler is starting to put pressure on the Eagles. Just as it happened in the bottom half of the 6th against the Patriots, the water started boiling and things started happening, and so we have it right here as well. Top half of the 8th inning, runners at second and third. Action live here in Claremont. Strike called. Nally Hilderman with a strike call. We got runners at now second and third. Allie Dunn at second, Erin Dunn at third, nobody out. Nally Hilderman at the plate. Ball popped up, and it's caught. Beautiful play. Beautiful play by Katie Angstead. That's her second great catch of the day on a fouled ball. And so on a fouled off ball, you've got Nally Hilderman out. That's going to be out number 1. And most importantly, the runners have to stay. Nobody advances, no runs are scored. So we've got 1 down now. And now number 4, Kim Bugi, is at the plate. Kim flied out her first at bat and was called out in the 3rd and the 5th innings. There's fielder's choice on that one by the first baseman, Suzanne Leffler. Suzanne trying to stay focused on Erin Dunn at third base, trying to hold her from scoring, and while she does that, Kim Bugi gets it third. So now we've got bases loaded. Bases loaded. 1 away, and man, oh man, when you're talking about pressure for a pitcher, you've got it right now. Standing up there is Jennifer Miskelin. Ball is high, and that's ball 1. First base coach for the Patriots reminding their runners that if it's a line drive, everybody freezes. Jennifer takes a big swing and a miss on that one, so it's now 1 ball and 1 strike. Bases loaded. You got Kim Bugi on first, Allie Dunn on second, Erin Dunn on third, and there's a big strike 2, big swing and a miss. And it's Liz Beach at this time who's powering the ball over the plate. As they've done all season long, all game long today, it's been hit my best. And there's a high pitch. Liz, for the first time today, basically showing some great finesse there. It was a high pitch. She took some speed off of it, and it was a sucker pitch, and Jenny went for it. What else could you do? 2 outs now, bases loaded. Liz Beach doing what she had to do, and it's now Christina Kish's turn to try and do something. Christina scored the 2nd run. Christina Kish scoring the 2nd run in the 2nd inning. Struck out in the 4th. Got on base in the 6th, and here she is in the 8th. A lot of action on the pin. A lot of action on the pin bases. Coach Renee Palfox letting his runners know what needs to be done. Beach against Kish. Ball low. So the count's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Fouled off. So the count is now 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Bases loaded, 2 out. Top of the 8th inning, 2-2 tie. Ball low, 3. Man, oh man. You hear it, not very often that you see it. You never feel it unless you're out on the mound. And here it goes. Full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Bases loaded, 2 out. Payoff pitch on the way. Beach versus Kish. Low, ball 4. So that ball walks in a run, and that's going to be Aaron Dunn coming in from 3rd base, and that breaks what was a 2-2 tie. Now makes it 3-2 Patriots. Base is still loaded, and man, oh man, that is the toughest thing in the world to do for a pitcher. The pressure is on. So it's Candace Zubernat now at the plate. Bases loaded. Christina Kish getting a base on balls, which brought in Aaron Dunn, making it a 3-2 ball game. Low, ball 1. So Liz Beach having her problems right now with accuracy. Her speed and power is there, but she's been struggling with some consecutive low balls. Payoff attempt. Out of there. Tremendous action at the plate as well on the bases. Tremendous action on the bases. After 7.5 innings of play, 2 runs come across in that top half of the 8th. It's 4-2 Patriots. So with Candace Zubernat at the plate, it was Allie Dunn who takes control at 3rd base and comes in to score. And that makes it 4-2 the Patriots. And now it's up to the Eagles to dig themselves out of this situation. It was Allie's speed and determination at 3rd base that caused a throw by one of the Eagles, and when that throw went to 3rd, it was Allie coming in for the 4th run. So after 8.5 innings, we're now down to the bottom of the 8th. 4-2 is the score, and it's a 2-run deficit that the Eagles need to overcome. First pitch is wide and outside to Megan Kamenecki. Megan got on in the 1st inning. She scored a run in the 6th inning, and here she is up in the 8th inning. Pitch 2 is right down the middle, and that's called a strike. So it's now 1-1 to Megan Kamenecki. Things can happen so fast in a ball game, and that's what happened here. It all started with some base on balls. Called strike to Megan. So it's 1 ball, 2 strikes to Megan. And Christina Genowan out in front of this batter. Changeup. That was a changeup thrown by Krista Genowan. Hot shot down to Christina Kish at third base. Nice throw over to Lindsay Tresser, and that's out number 1 for the Eagles. So you'll score that 5-3 and 1 down. And coming up now is Katie Angstad, number 17. Two outs left for the Eagles. Man, oh man, they need to get something going right now because they are down by 2 runs. Spirits there from the Eagles. Swing and a miss by Katie Angstad. So this is what Chris has been doing all day long today. She's been setting up her changeup with her fastball. Her fastball by no means is anywhere near the power that you see from Liz Beach. There's a swing and a foul back. But what Krista has is that she's got great accuracy and she's got the great touch on her pitch. And so she'll set you up with 1 or 2 fast pitches, and then she'll come right back, right down the plate or on the corner, inside or out with a changeup, an off-speed pitch. And that's what's been giving the Eagles havocs all day today. The last pitch that was a hot shot to third base was just that. As you saw, the batter was way out in front of it. So 2 strikes is the count on to Katie Angstad. Just low. So it's 1 ball, 2 strikes is the count against Katie Angstad. And it's the Patriots right now trying to close down batter number 2 in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 3, out number 2, strikeout number 10 for Krista Genowan. And they're down now. Eagles now down to just 1 batter left. 1 batter, and that's going to be none other than else Liz Beach, the pitcher. Liz struck out first inning up, got on base in the 3rd, scored in the 6th. Looking again at the records for today. First pitch on the way. Strike 1 called. So taking a look at the innings today, it was Liz Beach did get on in the 6th inning. She's 1 for 3 at bat today. Swing and a miss. She's 1 for 3 with that 1 hit being a fantastic 2 RBI double that tied the score at 2-2. So it's been Liz Beach in offensive power and pitching the whole game. You got to give her credit. She's done a fantastic job and she's contributed just as all the team members have. Extremely talented player. So we got 2 down now. Swing and a miss. That is strike 3, and that is over. The final score going at 1 extra inning into the 8th inning is the Patriots of Christian 4, the Santa Fe Eagles 2.
Dan Waffler. Number 21, Megan Savanaka. Number 17,
Megan, you got to
Number 11, Allison Freeman. Ron Denard. Number 15, J.J. Jones. Number 9, Mary Fay. Number 12, Sarah Taylor. Number 18, Jennifer Endelet. Number 14, Deanna Johnson. Number 34, April Poinson. Number 8, Terry Gregory. Number 31, Katie Parker. Number 6, Ashton Taylor. On behalf of Santa Fe Eagles, head coach Bob Dibble. Bob. Congratulations.
I get a catch and I didn't break it. No, you guys. I didn't break it down.
Number 2, Allie Dunn.
Hi everybody, Dan Williams. I'm back with two of the teammates from the Christian Patriots team. They're the winners of the Division IV 1996 Softball Girls Championship. Next to me is Allie Dunn. First of all, congratulations, Allie.
Thank you.
Allie, do you realize how much pressure you put on the other team with your speed out there on the bases?
Gosh, I don't know. I wouldn't really call it speed. I'd call it more of just aggression. I'll go at anything, any fumble, any bobble. I like to take advantage of it. If it puts pressure on the other team, great. I'll use any advantage I can get. But
Well, Well, you definitely had the speed out there, and aggression is a good word. You really made a lot of good things happen out there for your team today. Congratulations. And Nolly, you play right field out there. What's it like playing right field for Krista when she's pitching? Do you get much action out there?
Yes and no. It's sometimes it can be exciting, and other times I'm just kind of like standing out there waiting for a ball. But I'm always ready and expecting a ball to come. And before each pitch, I try and figure out where I'm going to throw the ball before I get it. But it can get exciting, yeah.
What was it like batting against Liz Beach?
Well, I kind of had a frantic morning, so I didn't really come in prepared for it. But she was really good. She was quick, and she got him in there. She had some good techniques.
Well, congratulations to both of you again, the 1996 Division IV softball championships. Thanks, girls. Thanks. Standing next to me now is Jennifer Miskulin and Kim Biugi. First of all, with you, Jennifer, congratulations on a great game and for your championship. What was it like batting up against someone as caliber as Liz Beach out there?
It was pretty hard at first, but it was really stressful, you know, and I just tried to do the best I could out there, and you know, it's just.
No problem at all. That you're looking good out there in left field. Now, when you play up against, or when you have Krista pitching for you, because she tends to be like a finesse pitcher, where she'll throw some hard ones, but then she'll lay off one, and those batters will be out in front. Is that what's happened a lot all season long? Do you get action out there when she's pitching?
Well, not a lot when she's pitching, because usually, you know, they all drop, but. You know, sometimes when if they hit it, then it comes usually in left field. But you know, when it does, you know. But
so it was a 2-2 tie, and then going into that last inning, you guys just exploded. What do you think was what happened out there?
We woke up, and
you woke up.
Yeah, and I don't know. We just played how we could play, and you know, this is the outcome of it. You know, when we play the way that we really can play, then we're a really good team.
Well, congratulations again. Next to her is Kim, who was behind the plate. Is that right? Kim, you know, one of the things that I kept alluding to when I was talking about you on the field is that you reminded me so much of one of the professional baseball players, Benito Santiago, with that quick flip to first base. Now, is that something you work on? Is it all natural?
Yeah, it's something I worked on through travel ball and just experience, just working on making a quick throw and making my best effort.
Now, how often during the season have you caught people off first base like you did today?
Not too much. I don't know. Like every other game. I don't know. Every 3 games.
So that's great. Now, what were you and Krista talking about out there? What was the game plan for your pitching today?
She was a little nervous. We were both a little nervous, but we just calmed down and we just looked out in the crowd and just forgot everybody was there and concentrated like it was practice and just did what we could do.
Well, Jennifer and Kim, congratulations for being 1996 softball champions Division IV. Now, standing next to me is 2 more, the 1996 champion girls team from the Patriots of Christian. I have next to me is Christina Kish, correct? Well, congratulations, first of all, Christina. And you playing third base, what was it like out there today going up against the Eagles?
Well, I was kind of anticipating a lot of bunting because I've been told in the game they only had a couple powerful hitters. So I was kind of playing up a little bit more. And then towards the end of the game, I had realized that they weren't bunting as much as I thought they would. So I just kind of kept back and played more towards shortstop because Allie was injured. So.
And Candace, for you, you made some good plays out there at second base. Is that a position that you've played all year long?
Yeah, I started last year at second base, and I like it a lot. It's a lot of fun. So.
Well, you had some, balls hit to you. You made some great aggressive moves as well. What do you work on during your practices that makes you feel as comfortable and be as productive as you are at second base?
Just basically speed and keeping my eye on the ball and bringing it into my chest when I get it. Just getting the ball.
One of the things I'll ask you first, too, is that I was actually really impressed with Liz Beach. She started out a little shaky, but the one thing that she never deteriorated on was her power. I think she might even got faster and stronger going on. But what's it like when you see someone that big and throwing the ball that fast at you, coming at you?
It's not really intimidating for me, seeing as how I'm 5'11", but a lot of things, don't intimidate me. I just focus on the ball and I watch the ball come from their hand, and you know, if my mind is where it should be, I should hit the ball. But that's just basically what I, focused on today. It was totally the ball and, relaxing and not getting overly nervous or excited.
Was there any time in the dugout that your teammates thought that when they scored it at 2-2 that it might be the end and that they might just keep that momentum going forward?
I think we all had a little bit of that thought in our mind, but I don't think anyone wanted it more than we did, and so we pulled through in the end and we got the patch. So.
Great. Well, it does show it. Never give up. That's the type of attitude you have to have. This team showed it today again. They're the 1996 Division IV softball champions, and congratulations to both of you.
Thank you.
Standing next to me now is Marianne Nichols and Lindsay Tresser. Marianne, congratulations on a great game for your whole team today. Now, you're the designated hitter for the team today, is that correct?
Yes.
You actually had a tough duty today going up against Liz Beach. Have you played against her at all prior to this?
No.
So let's give an evaluation from as a batter standpoint to a pitcher. What was her strong point and what did you have to battle most out there against her?
I think it was just pretty much that we were all so excited and just wanted to hit the ball, so we were just swinging at bad pitches and stuff, so we really had to concentrate and just swing at the good ones and not got caught off with everything bad that she was trying to trick us with.
What was she trying? What was she throwing out there? What types of balls did you see her throw today?
A lot of high ones, which were, they just want to swing at us. They're kind of just a little bit over the strike zone, so.
And it didn't seem like she had anything more than except one pitch, which was really hard. Did she throw any change-ups or any off-speed things?
No.
Yeah, she seemed like she was that one. Now, did you have any problem with Liz, or how did you handle her going into batting today?
I was a little hesitant at first, but when I got up there the first time, I just watched it all the way in and hit the bat, and it worked. And then the third time I pulled my head really bad, and I think it's just you have to focus and you have to know that you have to hit the ball to do it. I mean, it's hard to watch her. She has a lot of speed on her, and it's like you got to watch it all the way in. If you pull your head at all, she'll take you over. But
now you had some good plays at first base as well, and pickoff moves at first base such as that. Is that something you guys work on in practice, or what do you do?
Yeah. Kim does it a lot. She likes to throw down to first, and she throws every game. She'll throw it numerous times to me.
Now, is it just her experience that you get the feeling or you know when she's going to do it, or do you have a signal or anything out there?
We have signals, and sometimes I just know when she's going to do it. I kind of have played with her for a couple years, so I just know when she wants to do it and when she doesn't, but she does give me the signals to do it also. So. Well,
you both looked very well out there, and again, congratulations to you two and an additional 2 team members of that 1996 Patriots championship team.
Thank you.
2 more of the starting players on this championship team. Next to me is Erin Dunn Nearest and Krista Jestewine next to her. Let's start with Erin. First of all, congratulations. Now, you play center field out there, and today, what was it that you guys talked about? Was it before the game that maybe got you pumped up enough to keep the momentum going?
Well, we had a lot of freshmen, and we wanted to do the best. We wanted to give all the people a chance to do their best, and I think I think we just wanted to do the best for the seniors and wanted to win a CIF for them for their last year and stuff. So I think we just wanted to do it for God and for everybody. So.
Now, what grade are you in?
I'm a junior.
Okay. And is this the first year that you're on this level?
No. I played last year and a little bit my freshman year. So.
Well, good for you. Great for you. So baseball's been a part of your life for a while.
Yeah, I played since I was, 5, I think.
So what keeps your team together with the spirit of positive attitude?
Well, I think we're all really good friends. We have 6 juniors or something. So we're all basically good friends, and so we all just kind of bonded. I mean, we had a tough time at the beginning of the year, but I think we all bonded throughout the year and we got better. So we're all friends basically. So.
Well, congratulations on that. And Krista, congratulations on a finely pitched game. I think I counted at least 10 or 11 strikeouts during the game. Is that typical game for you?
No, not really. I think that's the most strikeouts that I've had in this season, and in the toughest game too.
It seems like it was a really neat matchup. Here was Liz Beach, who's very big, muscular, throws hard, and here you are, very tiny, but you have that finesse. And one of the things that I noticed is that you were really giving the batters havoc with off-speed stuff. You'd set them up with some fast stuff. Is that what your game plan was today?
Yeah, mainly, but I sometimes have a lot of problems throwing change-ups, but I was able to do it today and get it over the plate, and it It was fun.
So what's it like to play in a championship game where you got bases, you got runners on base, and what's going through your head when you've got them on there and you know that if I don't throw well, something might happen that I don't want to happen?
Yeah, it's pretty nerve-wracking, but I think that for the most part, I felt that, you know, it's a game mostly, you know, and if we don't win, then, you know, it's always, we can try again, you know, but we made it here, and that's what counts.
Well, let me ask you this question. Liz Beach had bases loaded, 2 out, go-ahead run on first, full count. What were you thinking about when that happened?
I really felt bad for her because I know what it's like to be out there. She was probably a bit nervous, and I think that's what gave it away, why she walked a batter, because she let her emotions get to her, really. But she was strong, and she did really good. So.
And what did you try and accomplish today out there? Going out before the game started, personally, what did you want to try and accomplish out there?
I didn't really have anything specific. I just kind of wanted to go out there and give it all I got. And just.
Did you feel you did that?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I did.
I think your whole team went out there and gave 100%. Obviously, you got to win, and you're the 1996 Division IV champions. That is a really neat thing that I can say, and I know you feel both very good about. So congratulations.
Thank you.
With me is 3 more important team members of this 1996 championship team. Nearest to me is Jamie McClellan, excuse me, Sarah DeBusk, and Haley Olson. So we'll start with Jamie next to us. What was it like as you were watching the team out there when the other team scored the second run too, and it was now 2-2? What was going through your mind?
I was like, I don't know how to put it in words, but I was like gasping for air because I was like, because I thought we had the game, but when they got those 2 runs, I like was freaking out because I'm very nerve-wracking.
And Sarah, what was going through your mind, or what were you talking about with the teammates out there? What were they coming off? I mean, what was going on in the dugout?
Oh, everybody was just trying to win, you know, everybody getting pumped up and everything. But I don't know, it just everybody was really pumped up to win and everything. And when they got that last run, everybody just kind of like, oh my gosh, they got to run. We need to get that back and everything. So it was an exciting game.
Okay, and Haley, who's down in the end down here, is, you know, whether it's in the dugout or out on the field, what is it with your team that you feel is the reason why you don't give up?
Well, we all just really wanted to win today, and we all pulled together through the end, and we just wanted it really bad. So.
Now, what grade are you in, Haley?
I'm a freshman.
A freshman, okay, and how about you?
A sophomore.
And yourself?
I'm a sophomore.
Now, how does a freshman get on this team? I mean, you must be pretty good, eh?
Well, I've been playing ball ever since I was in 6th grade, and I played year-round ball, so and my parents are both my coaches, and they give me a lot of support too, so I try my hardest.
Okay. Now, do you pitch at times, is that correct?
No.
Okay.
I did when I was in 8th grade, but...
So on the team here, then, what would you be playing?
Well, I usually DH for Krista, and today Nolly was a little late, so I played right field for her for 4 innings. And at the beginning of the year, I played right field, and then once in a while I'll get into center.
So what was it like going up against Liz Beach? I've kind of asked all the people who batted up there about it.
It was just like any other pitcher. You just got to really focus on it and put your heart to it and just really concentrate, and you can hit it.
Now, when you're having to juggle school and sports, how do you find time to do both?
Well, you just do it after you're done with practice. I mean, that's not very hard for me because I had some really easy classes this year, but there were some problems every once in a while, but it usually worked out okay.
And Jamie, yourself, is that I think the toughest thing for someone who's in sports is do you have time for other things besides school and baseball?
After 5, yes. You stay up late doing your homework every night, and you just get everything done, but otherwise you can't play the sport.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
Well, listen, I really want to thank you and also congratulate you 3 because you are a part of that team, and you guys can proudly say that you're the 1996 champions, so congratulations.
Thanks.
Standing with me is the coach of the Patriots team, Coach Palafox. First of all, congratulations. I'm sure it's nice to hear yourself say 1996 softball Division IV champions. You know, when the Eagles came back and tied it at 2-2, what did you have to do to keep your girls focused without losing that control that they had the whole game?
Actually, you know, this team, I think in the last 6-7 games, they've been very focused. So I really didn't have a concern that they were going to lose their focus. My big concern was, you know, just to go out and tell Krista, hey, get the ball over the plate and let us play some defense. And so as long as, you know, we could get that first out and you know, keep the ball in play and let us play some defense. I thought, you know, I felt pretty good about that. So as far as the focus of this team, you know, to win what they did, they had to be focused and they couldn't lose it. So we talked a lot about being focused. So.
Well, you mentioned Krista's name, and what a difference in pitching techniques. You have Liz Beach, this big, strong person out there, and then you have Krista, who is probably half of Liz's size. But first of all, let's talk about the batting. What did you tell your batters to expect and how to handle Liz's strength and speed with those pitches?
I saw her pitch Tuesday night, and actually here I thought she pitched harder than she did. I just miscalculated her speed a little bit. She really throws a lot harder than I thought she did. And all I did, I kept telling her, especially our big hitters, hey, it's okay to hit the ball to right field. You know, don't try to pull this girl because we weren't going to do it. And Christina Kish, Lindsay, we had some good hits, you know, to right field. And as long as we can put the ball in play offensively, you know, I think we do a good job. But you know, good comparison. Krista, you know, in terms of size, I think the biggest difference that I saw, I mean, Krista has that not get flustered. You know, I think that's real important for softball pitchers. They can't get flustered, and she doesn't have that blazing fastball. She doesn't have that stuff. She just gets the ball over the plate, and she doesn't get flustered. And I think that's a big difference, not so much in the arm speed, but in the other part. And that was a tough situation. The little girl's out there, bases loaded, full count, and his fans are going crazy. You know, that's a tough spot to be in. And hey, she gave it her best shot, and it, you know, just off the plate a little bit. So. Yeah.
Now Krista I think she had 10 strikeouts during the game. 12. Yeah. Is that typical for her?
No. She's had a 10 strikeout game before. But my guess is that this is the best, you know, the highest strikeout that she's had all year. I mean, we've had pitchers here at Christian High that have had as many strikeouts as she did the whole year in 4 or 5 games. So, you know, we've been trying to stress, hey, this is Krista, we can help you on defense. You know, just get the ball over the plate and we can help you. Just get the ball to play. Let's see what we can do. You know.
Well, it seemed like that you guys play together very well as a team, meaning that you don't have any what you would call a selfish player. Now, is that something that you've instilled? Is it just natural with the girls?
I just think it was, you know, like any team, you have to you start off the beginning of the year and you kind of see what you have, and then you try to bring the personalities together and. First of all, I mean these are good kids. I mean they're not. It's a couple of young players I think that need to learn. I think had some great examples to learn from Allie and Lindsay. Some of the other kids. You could just sense that they started to gel and learn to play together. But and like you say, it's not a selfish team. And those teams are fun to coach because. I think they know that, hey, if we're going to do anything, we're going to have to be together on this thing, and I think they learned that early on in the season. So,
Well, listen, congratulations for taking the time to meet with me, and also congratulations on being the 1996 Division IV Softball Championships. That's Christian Patriots. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you very much.
And so the score is final in the AM/PM Arco Division IV Girls Softball Championship game played today here on this field. The winner? It's the Christian Patriots, and the score of 4-2 over the Santa Fe Eagles. It was a great game, great matchup. 2-2 going into the 6th inning, going into extra innings. Took the 8th inning for the final victor to come on top. Again, the final score, 4-2. I'm Dan Williams on behalf of George Langevin Productions. We'll see you again.